Hi, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about how you can update and set up your OpenStreetMap profile. You should bear in mind this does not affect your contributions in any way. It's just a way of getting to easily connect with people. It will also allow you to put in information that will help others understand what you are doing. So let's start off. Now to set up my profile, I will have to go and log into my account. So I'll go to OpenStreetMap and log in. So you enter your username and password and you log in. Now as you can see to the right, we are logged in right now. So to go to my profile, I'll click on my username and go to profile. We have literally nothing showing here, so we will customize this so that it will move from looking like this to looking somehow like this. So we are back to our profile, and what we are going to do now is to go to edit profile. Now this is where we are going to enter everything that we want to show on our profile, but we will do that with the assistance of what we have to our right. So if you have headings, you can input an ordered list, link, and even image. Now this is simplified here. All you have to do is follow the procedures and you'll be able to update your profile. So first off, let's assume I want to put in a section called about. So I'll have to go about and write about myself. So I'll say I'm a happy fellow. Now this is just something I'm putting in for the sake of this tutorial. You can go ahead and put in some authentic information that will be helpful. So now when you go to preview, you see we have about happy fellow, and even though I broke the line here, in the preview mode we see that everything is together. Now how do we solve that? That's why we are going to start using the configurations here. So to get it right, I have to use the heading settings here. So you can see that hash, a single hash is for a heading, and two of such is for a subheading. So all you have to do is precede this with a hash. And now when you go to preview, you see that it has changed to a heading. Now let's go back to the edit mode. Now this happy fellow, I'll leave it as it is, and I'll drop a new line, and we are going to create a new section. In this one we are going to call it OpenStreetMap. We have to precede it with a hash to say that this is a heading. Now OpenStreetMap, what I'm going to put there will have to be information that are related to OpenStreetMap. So for instance, I'm going to put in my contributions, and now to do that we are going to use an unordered list. Unordered list does not give preference to lists. Now we have ordered lists that will put your list in order. So here the bulletin we'll be using are going to be points, whilst this one are going to be numbered. So we are going to use the unordered list to create the list of our OpenStreetMap related profiles. Okay, now to do that, first off I'm going to type my contributions. Now let's preview. So we have OpenStreetMap my contributions, but this does not really make any sense. If we put my contribution, how is someone going to know what we have contributed, right? So that's why we go back to edit mode and we look at this section, link. So this allows you to put in a link that will refer someone to some resource you want to send them to. So instead of writing it this way, I'm actually going to come here and put the text, which is my contributions, inside a square bracket. So we put a square bracket here and we put one at the end. Now that is just the text that will be shown. So to input our URL or our link, we have to use parentheses. So I'm going to open brackets and close it. Okay, so I'm going to enter the URL to my contributions, and it's going to be https://hyc.nice-1.org/ you put a question mark and you enter your username. Now you don't have to worry, I'm going to put all this in the description, so all you have to do is copy and paste, but then change whatever username I'm putting here for yours. So you enter your username, in my case tekkiGEO. Now let's preview. Now we see that my contributions is now a link that we can use to locate whatever resource is there. Okay, so now let's go back to edit mode. Now I want to add another one, so I'm going to add my square bracket, and maybe let's say this one is going to be for my hot OSM account. So HOT OSM, you close it and you open parentheses, we enter the URL. Okay, so I just copied it from my other profile, so I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to change this. This is the username. I'm going to change it to my username, tekkiGEO, and now let's preview. Okay, so now you see that we have my contributions and hot OSM all in the same line. So to break it, we actually have to come down here and put this into a list. So here we have an ordered list, which is an asterisk. So you just have to come here, give it an asterisk, and do same to the second one. And now when we preview, you see that we are safe. So this is basically how you add links to your other profiles or resources. So you just use the asterisk if you want it to be bulleted as points, and you use the block brackets to enter your text that will be made visible, and then you use the parentheses to enter the URL. So having done that, let's see how we can quickly create another section for our social media. So just use a single hash, and then we say social, or maybe socials, or social, whichever way. Now here, the same thing like we did here, I'm going to use an asterisk to say I don't want to put them into numbers. So my first one is going to be block bracket. Now enter what I want to show. Now what I'm going to enter is my Twitter, so I'll just type Twitter to say I am on Twitter through this link. So use the parentheses to enter the link, and which is pretty easy, https://twitter.com/ then you enter your username on Twitter. So tekki, let's say _geo. This is just a made up username, but if you happen to enter your correct username, you'll be able to get it working. So let's test to see if our links are actually correct. So I'm going to right click on my first link and open a new tab. Now let's switch to it and see what we have. so it requires that I log in. This is the first time. We just have to grant access and we are in. Okay, so you see the name, registration date, and nothing to show, and that is because, as you can see, I've not made any contribution yet. If you have made contributions already, you will have all your contributions shown right here. So it's the same thing with this. In case you don't know what this host OSM is about, that's the taxi manager, you can read about them. And now social, we've added Twitter, and let's add one more. So we go to edit mode, so I just copy and paste this one and then change Twitter to WhatsApp, and then I have to change the URL. Now it's really easy. WhatsApp now supports web, so all you have to do is, actually I'll have to change from here. So https://wa.me/ and now you enter your number. I'm entering from Ghana, so I know my code is +233. Then it will be followed by my other digits. And let's preview. And there we have it, WhatsApp responsive. Let's right click and open a new tab, close this. Okay, and now you see you can actually connect with me on WhatsApp. Alright, so this is basically how you go about creating links and sections in your profile. Now remember that all of this that we have done, we've not saved them yet, so we are going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and update profile, and we have it now here. The next thing we are going to talk about is the profile picture. So we go to edit mode again, we leave all of this and we scroll down till we get to the image section. You click on add image and you choose file. Now this will then send you to your directory. You have to navigate to where you save your image. So I'm going to select this LG, open, and it is right here, so I'll go ahead and update. And there we have our profile picture updated. So the next thing we are going to do is to update our home location. So we go to edit and we do that right here on the celebrate map. Now the importance of this, let me show you briefly before we start. Let's cancel and let's go to our dashboard. You see that on the dashboard we have a friends section or the nearby user section, but we don't have any information showing, and that is because we've not updated our home location. See, edit your profile and set your home location to see nearby users. So in order to be able to interact with nearby users, you need to update your home location. So let's go back to profile, edit profile, and we go and check this so that when you click on any location, it will be used as your home location. So I'm going to zoom in. You can use the button here, plus for zooming in and minus to zoom out. And instead of doing all that hassle of zooming in and panning, you can also use this location tool so that it will track your location easily. So I'm going to click on it and I'll allow, and it will trace to where I am located. So I have to zoom in. This is not very accurate, so you can zoom in now, you can pan around, and I'm just going to click for okay, I'm just going to choose any building here. You can go to your location, so I just click once and it will input the coordinates here. And that is the other alternative. If you know your coordinates to your location, you can just input them in decimal degrees right here. So after putting this pin on it, I'm going to update profile. And great, it is done. Now you can go to your dashboard, and now we have a whole lot of information showing up right here. So right over on the map here, the red one indicates your location, and then the green one indicates other mappers that are close by. So when you click on each of them, you get to see the user, okay. So now it's time to make friends. Now if you can see, as you can see over here, these are profiles to some of the mappers that are nearby, and you get to see their recent activities. So here we have a whole lot of people around, and I want to make some friends so that I can stay in touch with them. And it's really easy to do. After the username, we have send message option and we have add friend option. So you just click on add friend. Okay, and once you click on add friend, they will be added to your friends list, and their user location icon will change to blue. So red is you, green is other users nearby, and blue is for your friends. So I'm going to befriend these two. Okay, befriend this, and I'm also going to befriend this guy. So we have a couple of people that I am friends with, and one of the importance of this is that you can see their recent activities, connect with them, and all other reasons. This is basically how you can update your profile, and you can come back at any point in time to edit any of these at all. Now one of the things you can also do is to go to your settings, and here you can change your username or your display name, and you can also change your password from here. And you can also connect an external authentication like OpenID, Google, Facebook, or others. And also on the profile, we have the messages. So this is where you get your messages in case you receive some comments or some message from other mappers. This is where they come to. At the moment, I don't have any messages, so we are going to have 0. This other accounts, I think we have 2 unread messages, so you can always go here to read and reply to messages. Alright, so basically that is it for this video. Thanks so much for staying up until now, and if you find this helpful, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others. And don't forget to leave any comments for clarification or something that you don't really get, so we will get to make it known to you. And stay blessed. See you in my next videos.